What's going on, y'all? What it is. So let's go ahead and slide on this sad topic. And if you guys haven't already heard, Melvin Barcliff, aka Magoo, has passed away at the age of 50. Now, I have ties to Virginia Beach and I know a lot of people. I used to live there. I lived there for about a year and a half, right? And although they haven't came out with the cause of his passing rather, I'm hearing that it's a suspected heart attack. Now, Timbaland and Magoo are both from Norfolk, Virginia, and so both of them got close and they ended up coming together as a rap duo in 1989. Now, from 1989, the duo worked relentlessly over the years to gain some type of commercial success. They ended up being successful and landing a deal with Atlantic Records, and then they were able to drop their debut album in 1997 called Welcome to My World. Now, I would say that their debut album was pretty lit. They came with a different sound and they stood out from the crowd. And they actually had songs that were hits. They had two songs in particular that were my favorite, and the first one was Love to Love You, and then Up Jumps the Boogie, and the album ended up going platinum on top of that. Now, the hip-hop duo went on to release two more studio albums. They released Indecent Proposal in 2001, I believe, and then they also released Under Construction Part 2 in 2003. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Timbaland and Magoo are both on record stating that their album Indecent Proposal was actually dedicated to Aaliyah, who had just passed away tragically in a plane crash. Now, it's also worth noting that before Magoo and Timbaland branched off into a rap duo, they was a part of a group with Pharrell, and I believe it was called Surrounded by Idiots, right? So the group consisted of Timbaland, Pharrell, and a guy by the name of Larry Live. Now, I believe it was around 2010 where Magoo felt like it was time for him to go off the grid. I think this brother felt, and as a matter of fact, he said this on numerous occasions, that he didn't get appreciated, for the contributions that he brought to the hip-hop game. Now, a lot of people felt that Magoo was corny. They thought his flow was whack, but at the end of the day, in my estimation, he made a major contribution to hip-hop. He's definitely attached to some #1 smash hits, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he may not be your best lyricist, but I think that he made an impact in the hip-hop game. Now, before I check out, I want to read you guys something that came from Magoo's last interview. At least they said that this was his last interview. I can't confirm that, but at the end of the day, this is what they're saying. It was his last interview, and what I'm about to read you really highlights his character in a positive light, man. And it's refreshing to hear a celebrity talk in this fashion, because most of the time we don't get that from any type of celebrity or anyone that has had some type of success in the entertainment industry. And so it says here, I don't give a S about those plaques. The times I enjoyed most were doing SBI, and whenever me and Tim were in the studio. I love the creative process of making the songs with my friend. Those were the special times. I hated video shoots and everything that had to do with celebrity. I remember I went to a drive-thru and someone gave me free food. I was like, when we didn't have money, they wouldn't give us anything. It was a wake-up call, because fame shows you what's good and terrible about us. We treat people that are famous better than people that actually need help. They'll give a millionaire food and walk right over a homeless person. I never dreamed about being famous. I just wanted to make songs. I didn't think about the money or fame. I wanted to have a song on the radio like my heroes, and I wanted to work real hard at it. Was I successful? Yes, but there's a difference between happiness and success. Success is when you get what you ask for, whereas happiness is when you like what you get. I don't think Missy and Timbaland even know how I felt, but I didn't like being around the entertainment industry because it had an opportunity to bring positivity but brought more negativity into people's lives. I didn't like that the fans were showing more love to people that didn't need their love and ignoring the people that do need your love, whether it's a kid that's being bullied or poor people. Girls on the road would judge me based on a record, but not the person or the character I might have. The hardest thing to find when you become famous is finding someone who really loves you. I have no regrets though about being in a group with my friend. That was the best time for me when we would make those songs together. That's the only thing I miss. Don't miss the fame. I just miss making songs with my homeboy. That was the fun part. I never talk to people from the record company anymore that told me how great I was, and they don't call on Christmas. The friends and family I had before are the same one I had after, and that's what matters most. Alright, so you guys heard that wonderful masterpiece that came from Magoo, like just showing the high character that he had, showing that he had some moral compass, and that's hard to come by these days. I really respect him for his, how he felt about, him as an individual, not looking down on other people just because he found some success and a level of celebrity in his lifetime. And also, just by reading that, you can just tell the level of affection that he had for Timbaland Timbaland. He really loved that brother. That was his dog, man. That was his, number one homie, when they were running around trying to get these records together, trying to get a record deal and things of that nature. And I know that Timbaland, Missy, and a lot of those individuals from the 757, Pharrell, even the Clips and things of that nature are mourning this morning the loss of an incredible human being. Rest in peace, Magoo. You definitely made your mark on hip hop. I don't give a damn what nobody says. But anyway, guys, I want to hear what you think about this whole entire situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.